Did you know fetal alcohol effect is not a diagnostic term anymore? It's now obsolete when we talk about FASD. Fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, or FASD, was developed as an umbrella term to capture broad ranges of disabilities that can occur from prenatal alcohol exposure. While the diagnosis of FAS was still valid, the term FAE fell out of use. Individuals who were once referred to as having FAE or possible FAE would likely be diagnosed with partial fetal alcohol syndrome, PFAS, or alcohol-related neurodevelopmental disorder, or ARND. And then, to make it even more confusing, the diagnostic criteria got updated again in 2015, and now, in Canada, none of the types are relevant. So I was diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome in 1997 because I had the facial features. Well, my own diagnosis doesn't exist anymore. Now in Canada, it's just fetal alcohol spectrum disorder with facial features or fetal alcohol spectrum disorder without facial features. Because in Canada, we made fetal alcohol spectrum disorder a diagnostic term. Fetal alcohol spectrum disorder is now a diagnostic term in Canada, differentiating FASD with or without essential facial features. The umbrella term of FASD is still used in the United States and other parts of the world, and therefore finds in most resources. And I also want to remind you that just because you are diagnosed with PFAS, FAS, alcohol-related neurodevelopmental disability, alcohol-related neurodeveloped behavioral disorder, I think is another one. Just because you have those types doesn't mean you don't have FASD. You still have FASD. Just like people who have cancer, they still have cancer, but they might have different types of cancers. And diabetes. You can say you have diabetes, but you could have different types of diabetes. FASD applies the same way. You have FASD, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, but in some cases, it's determined by what diagnostic term you were diagnosed with. But at the end of the day, you still have FASD. What changes is how you were affected, because FASD is very much individualized. No two people with FASD are the same. Bye!